On a guess, lend me your ears. Long has our Fevremon suffered, without a true monarch to guide her and her people. Decades have passed since last His Majesty Erland sat atop the Draken throne. Long have we endured, yet it has not been for naught. At last, the bell has tolled on the age of the Council. At last, we may celebrate the coming of our rightful ruler. The return of the Sovereign.
My word! Such an inspiring visage.
Your Majesty shall have my eternal fealty.
Your Majesty, oh how long I have awaited this moment.
Behold, before you sits the rightful inheritor of the Draken throne, chosen by the dragon as its enemy. Behold and rejoice! Fortune has delivered us our savior at last! At last! Praise be, for only the Sovereign's guidance can lead us true. All hail the Sovereign! All hail! Let all present pledge their allegiance to the Sovereign. Let us be united in the hope that our liege's reign will ne'er end. Long live the Sovereign of Vermont! Long live the Sovereign!
Arisen, thou who wouldst slay the dragon, if thou seekest to behold this world in its true aspect, abandon thy reason. Cast aside thine heart and thy life both. I ask thee to demonstrate thy will, for naught but thine ambition can alter the course of the rivers of fate.
Now, which one of you was it? No need to be shy. I've just got to take down a record of your name and face. Come on, step forward. Are you the one, then? Is it you? If the pawn I'm looking for does speak up, you good-for-nothing pawns. Which of you is it? Aha! I thought I recognized you. I ill like that look in your eyes. 'Tis queerly brazen for a pawn. Most of your kind have eyes blank as a cadaver's. Mayhap 'tis only natural, seeing as how you rise from the dead. There's aught different about you, though. Worry not, vessel. 3 days here. Come along, you feckless duck.
I know, but it's not my duty. Can't wait for the new equipment to come in.
I happen to be getting home. I'm dead on my feet after today's training.
Suppose I ought to be used to this by now.
Single shadow. They ought to reaching me. That's swearing.
There's a calming air, officer.
What do you think you're up to, layabout? Get a move on!
It's not my duty.
Do your injuries pain you? Pray, do not over... This is no place for one of your ilk. 'Tis harsh beyond... You ought not anger the overseer. Let us proceed to the site.
Let's move along.
I mustn't have boys. I nodded off for a moment there.
Sets my thoughts.
Everyone's as tired as I am.
This place.
More but trouble here.
Time for you to get to work.
Living's hard, but dreams are free, I say.
You are prepared to work. Then you ought be...
I'd rather not draw steel if I can avoid it.
The vicinity is quite cluttered. Pray leap, or aught that poses a hindrance to you.
I'd best make myself scarce. My patience wears a little thinner each passing year. Can't work as late as I used to anymore.
Get to work, you rotten layabout. If that's not clear enough for you, ask the other best.
You are prepared to work? Then you ought begin by carrying stones out from the station in the back and bringing them here.
I'll claw out his eyes.
A job well done. Now the next step is to... What is this commotion? Perhaps we ought to investigate.
No, the damn thing's been awoken. You but fell that fiend, even at the cost of your lives! Get me out of here! Now!
Observe your foes carefully and attack as the situation demands. Shields offer welcome protection from attacks. Boulders, barrels, and the like make effective weapons when clever combatant. When delivering targeted strikes, I would recommend pinning them.
Are you unharmed?
Consane!
You ought flee while you can. After
After all, your charge awaits you. You cannot linger in this place forever. You have lost your memories. 'Tis surely the work of a fell curse, but worry not. You need only believe in your own destiny, Arisen.
God son it. The accursed creature escaped.
Oi, you! Get back here! Quickly!
This way, Arisen! Come this way. Let us flee.
You must, John. That is the only path forward.
No one could survive a fall from this height. Not even a pawn. Don't just stand there! Shoot it down! It's getting away! Bring it down! Bring it down!
Go now, lost soul. And learn all you can of this world you must protect.
Pray, keep your distance, Arisen. Worry not for me. The brine may swallow me whole, but I will not perish. There is a stone not far from here, known as a rift stone. Pray, seek it out. If you're truly the Arisen, then our paths will surely cross again.
Oi! Are you all right?
What happened here? A griffin appears one moment and falls the next. And now you stand before me. Was it you then? The one who was riding on its back? 'Tis a wonder you survived. Accompany me to the stronghold. Where exactly is this jail you say you escaped from, anyway? I've never heard of such a place. There's certainly naught like that here in Vermont. Could it be you were held in the neighboring country of Batal? Nay, I suppose that's unlikely. We've been estranged from Batal ever since the war. It is difficult to imagine any citizen of Vermont being sent there. Fie! Goblins! Let's take up your weapons, sir. You'll be needing it. Where are you going? I'll not force you to receive treatment, but I'd at least like a word. If you find your strength flat, buy the curative or have a bit of green range. One of the fiends comes to you. Best guard or dodge, else you'll be sore on the morrow. There are oft items to be scavenged from the bodies of monsters and their ilk. If you're not squeamish about picking at their bones, that is. Have you beheld the dragon as yet? I've not, and I count that a blessing. All I know for sure is that she's a beast ever more fearsome than a griffin. One need only look at the miserable state of the village and there are oft items to be scavenged from the bodies of monsters and their ilk. If you're not squeamish about picking at their bones, that is. Have you beheld the dragon as yet? I've not, and I count that a blessing. Where do you think you're going? You can't just run off now.
Welcome, Arisen. We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
What is this? Pawns? They bend the knee to you so readily, but then... No. Surely you cannot be the Arisen.
You seek the Riftstone, do you not? We can take you to it. Pray, come this way. Before you stands a Riftstone. Tis a gate by which we of the Pawn Legion may cross o'er into this world. Pray, summon your pawn. Simply paint with your mind's eye the loyal attendant whom you would have serve you.
Pawns are known as crossers of the rift, for we are able to connect to and traverse other realms beyond this one. When we return, 'tis our duty to use our experiences and the knowledge we have gained to aid you on your journey, Arisen. From this day forth, I shall serve you as your loyal pawn, and aught I learn beyond the rift will be at your disposal.
Well, I'll be. A pawn summoning before my very eyes. You truly are the Arisen, then. Strange. I thought the Arisen... Surely there's only meant to be one Arisen. The Watchhead would know what to do, I'm sure. Though, as luck would have, suppose we'll save any further questions till the Watchhead returns. You're free to do as you like afore then. What? You've no memories, you say? Mayhap you could make for Melve, then. To a set, the Arisen is said to bear some deep connection to the dragon. Should you be a...
Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask aught you wish to know. I shall answer, if 'tis within my power to do so. Nomads, we are oft called, born in other worlds. However, I cannot speak as to our true nature, for I know of it not. None of riftstones are gates that connect this world to. By their power have we crossed into this world. And when our mission, 'tis the name given to fate's chosen, those destined to command the Pawn Legion and safeguard the world from the threat of the dragon. Even with your memories lost to you, I am afraid you cannot escape your fate. Very well. May fortune speed you.
best
bed.
quality a soldier can have is loyalty.
A treasure chest! Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
How easy answer it? Not manage your day by getting cut open.
Might treat us to a roast nodding off where I stand.
Everyone's as tired as I am. First, assess the field, then act accordingly.
Begging your pardon, sir, but I'm on duty.
Not manage your day by getting cut open.
Well met.
Going out, are you? You sure that's a good idea? You seem rather unwell. You ought at least rest for the evening. There should be a spare only don't go rushing off before you're ready. Take it from me. You bet.
I'll not stick my head where it is.
Hoy there. You seem well tired. My pa always used to say, there's naught a good night's sleep can't fix. Aye, being armed is better than being defended. You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings if you prefer.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
Was I headed?
Just about anywhere.
My bed. Any loose coin?
Can't wait for the new equipment.
Well met, Mr.
Hail! You a soldier? 'Twould be a surprise to see you arrive in one piece if not. Hordes of monsters have been plaguing. We've had to start sending out new...
Is that so? Who went yonder?
Lachlan. But
Aye, I expect he will.
Ocado. To be honest, sir...
What? Weren't harpies reported in that area? The lad can't handle those beasts on his own.
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Fie! I want to go to his... Say, you seem stout of heart. Would you be willing to go in our stead? You've my thanks. And Ocado's as well.
We must fly to the aid of those in need. I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
I mustn't let the captain see my knees.
Well met.
So tired, I barely the vim to tie my boots. Now I've gone and stepped it in.
Fancy a gander? I find goods for sale.
It is a thankless job,
Everyone's
this.
as tired as I am. He's right.
aren't. I'm nodding off where I stand.
Fancy a gander? I find goods for sale.
I'm dead on my feet.
Like it or
after
not,
today's training.
I must go where duty calls me.
How am I meant to slay the beast if I cannot strike them? Get down here, you feathered things!
Who are you?
Dare I say it, we trounced our foe well and true. We've a choice of where to go, but how to know the path best traveled? Hang in there, Master! I am coming to assist! A fine place to harvest some ingredients. Master, so this is Melv. The scars left by the dragon's assault are plain to see.
Pitiable arisen. Hast thou forgotten thy destiny? That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? Pray, save your thanks. 'Tis only just that I should aid you in turn. After all, 'tis only by your courage that I live today. I know you suffered for it. Such ghastly wounds. Arisen. I'm afraid I don't understand your... Does it have aught to do with why you were taken? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with Arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found you. The ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen... Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink.
Shall we seek some answers?
Say, do you think this one's really arisen?
Doubtful. The way I hear it, it doesn't.
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I... Oh, no, I'm not lost or not. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village... Well, as luck would have, it will be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what more can I... What? You'd suppose there's no harm in that. Seems my luck's not as rotten as I thought.
We could make the fruit robberant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Rune's apothecary here in Melve.
Spend all day here.
Can't place what it is, but the sea is strange of late. What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
Oh, what does this say?
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very... I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, now tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant... Well now, that won't do. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vacations, mayhap I can advise you. 'Tis a vacation for those who seek to master the sword, and I am a fighter myself. And should there come a time when you impress me with your prowess, I might be willing to very well. There is no wrong, but I shan't take up any more of your...
Moment long awaited. I knew 'twas only a matter of time before your skills reached a new height. There's no discipline that steadfast devotion cannot teach.
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation for those who seek it. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Always a pleasure.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The watchhead's waiting for you.
We may benefit from pursuing the information.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for you. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Good. Then let us be on our way.
We've got goblins!
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all claims are true. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not devils like you. Lest hope you're not one of them. Regardless, do well not to invite my...
The Arisen has been put to sleep! Arisen! Are you all right?
Was excellent! I could have done no better! Look there. I espy another statue.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An arisen, by all...
An arisen?
'Tis uncertain.
What? Impossible. You know as well as...
I'm well aware of how preposterous. If the claim is false, we will be... All's been arranged. Come, let us pass through the gate.
What's more, we've not counted a thief among our number for some time.
An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best we press on. Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury.
I shall be proud to serve you, Arisen. Are you fit to travel? Then let's not dawdle. Stay with me, Arisen. Wait a moment. Let my magics grant you an elemental wound. Most impressive, Master.
Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues!
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
ourselves while we've the chance.
If battle cannot be avoided, it is fight to die.
Understood. I shan't let them harm you.
We are to retreat then?
Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment.
Right you are. I'll gather this. It might be of use. Look there. Methinks I spy aught of use.
We ought to take a closer look.
Look here. Water is seeping through the cracks.
What's this? We're trapped. Fie! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places. Cyclops! Hey! Be on your guard!
Focus your strength, Arisen!
Decision may spell our doom.
Would you care for some assistance?
By all means.
misjudged you. I had taken you for another false arisen, yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thought. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch. Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still... Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
We're sitting out. Jump on if you've paid. We're sitting out. Jump on if you've paid. We're sitting out. Jump.
No? Very well. It is your decision.
We're sitting out. Jump on if you've paid.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
Goblins, Master!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's abilities. Sire's blade. Use it well.
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest? All right? Into the Ox.
I was informed of your coming, would-be Arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. 'Twould seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Save.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen. That Arisen now resides within the palace. It follows, therefore, that you must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not... I shall conduct the interrogation myself. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? You, and no other, are the sovereign. Some days passed. You confronted the dragon and the people rejoiced. For our true liege had finally appeared. Yet, not all... Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign. However, with Your Majesty returned, I shall devise some plans to further our cause. This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time.
Aha!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to...
Very
We might make the fruit robber unto ourselves, or purchase some at Vrude's apothecary in Melv. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
I trust you will comport yourself properly.
Still waiting on that report.
Each new day is
I can see myself having a kid.
Would you mind coming over here? I cannot guide us to this task's completion, as we lack aught that we require for it.
Whatever am I to do?
How might I liven up?
'Tis this way.
Always another errand to see to.
A day of rest.
I see our goal has changed. I would not presume to direct our course, but do let me know if you require a guide.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
Indeed. Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
Stroll ought to clear my mind, son.
Perhaps a stroll through town. See what I can find.
The sky always puts me in a tentative mood.
The hours seem to fly when I'm here.
Interested in my wares? Yes, take it easy today.
You're acting up.
I'm not the only one.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Happy stay a while.
Oh, the stomach's complaining. I'll have an early supper.
Tiring work. Talentless oafs.
No empty things, making a living so.
He's well tired.
I'll take the night watch of desperate.
If one only seeks it.
Not a care in the world, just as it should
Fancy a
be.
look at my wares? This really is fun, craftsmanship. Welcome to Bjorn's Armory. You'll find only pieces of the finest quality line these shelves. And quality's what you need if you want to survive. So if we hope to see you again.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Many thanks.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
Well met, sir. Well met. You are come to... You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
This can be a lonely life at times.
Am I shedding? Must be like winter coat growing in.
How am I to pay these debts?
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
And should my tale entertain you?
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
There is little point in my leading the way if we haven't got what we require to hand.
Oi there, friend! Care to help? All I ask is that you hear my request. My thanks, sir. I've been holding off service on account of all the monsters on the road. Only trouble is, there are still monsters about. That's where you come in. See, I'd like you to accompany the cart in my stead and see to it that the letter reaches its recipient. What's splendid! I knew I was now. The carts only depart at certain hours. And mind you, don't forget to pay your way before you board. Each cart travels with an escort of trains, so anyone thinking of riding for free, but enough of my lecturing. Just make sure that... Oh, and I'll pay your fare this time. Seeing as come, find me when you've delivered that letter. I'll be waiting to hear from you.
We ought to see this to its destination.
Stomach's growling. Time for an
My
early
bed
supper.
calls, and a sharp resist.
I'll take any chance not to think on my troubles.